Meet the Mischievous Meow Gang. There was Marmalade, a fluffy orange-yellow ball of purrs, Smoky, a sleek, shadowy friend who loved a good belly rub, and Cotton, a cloud of soft white fur. They lived with their wonderful grandma, who always had the best stories and the warmest laugh.
One sunny morning, Grandma sighed, looking out at her backyard. "Oh, how I wish I had a little garden," she murmured. "Fresh herbs for my cooking, and crisp lettuce for my salads." The cats, ever attentive, tilted their heads, their ears twitching.
Grandma turned to her furry companions. "But it's such a big job. I have so many seed packets, and I always forget which is which. And where should everything go?" She held up a handful of tiny packets, looking a little overwhelmed.
Marmalade, with a determined twinkle in his eye, decided to help. He loved exploring. "Perhaps I can help you find the right packets, Grandma," he seemed to purr, as he began to sniff around the basket where the seeds were stored.
Next, Smoky, strong and steady, watched Grandma prepare the soil. "This soil needs tiny holes for the seeds," Grandma explained. Smoky, with his strong paws, began to gently pat down the loosened earth, making little indentations just right for planting.
Blue, always eager to be useful, saw Grandma struggling to remember where each type of seed was planted. "We need markers," she exclaimed. Blue, with his playful nature, found small twigs and helped Grandma push them into the ground, marking each row.
As the tiny sprouts began to appear, Cotton, with his watchful eyes, took on the role of garden guardian. He loved to sit quietly, observing. If a curious bird or a mischievous bug came too close, a gentle flick of his tail or a soft marrow was enough to send them on their way. Day by day, the garden grew. Little green leaves unfurled, and soon, tiny flowers appeared, promising delicious vegetables and fragrant herbs. Grandma beamed, and the Meow Gang purred with pride. Their teamwork had made the garden flourish.
Grandma often sat in the garden, telling her feline helpers about each plant. "This is basil, wonderful for pasta," she'd say, pointing to a leafy green. "And these are cherry tomatoes, full of sunshine." The cats listened, learning about the magic of growth.
Soon, it was harvest time. Grandma picked fresh herbs and vegetables, and the Meow Gang enjoyed the shade of the growing plants, occasionally batting at a low-hanging leaf. Their mission had been a success, providing delicious food and a beautiful, educational space for everyone to enjoy.